It is so funny because I was just thinking to myself, have I been on holiday since I've known I've had it? And I've only been to one place, and that's Lisbon. And that was last April. Um, but I think what was really nice about knowing at that point was in the process of unmasking, you start realizing how sensitive you are to things. And I think it gave me grace on some of the things that I previously had found quite overwhelming. So like all the decision fatigue and kind of having to I kind of felt like there was a lot less pressure to have structure in the trip, a lot less pressure to know to it gave a level of ease in my tendency to want to like know. Even though I am quite comfortable in like just going with it and going with the wind while I'm in another place. But I do definitely think the overwhelm was reduced once I was aware because I then became more compassionate toward myself. Um, so yeah, but I would definitely say navigation is still a thing. So once I like get through the country, some countries are really against like things like Uber because it's like it is here, like super not equitable and not really the greatest thing for equity in terms of the capital of the country and stuff like that. So like I don't want to be the tourist that offends and causes
Yeah.
internal conflict. So those politics sometimes I'm like more cautious of, and that is the thing. But I don't think that's necessarily ADHD linked. I think definitely the like geographical understanding and being lost comes with a alertness that I'm now aware is like, okay, she's just a babe that will wander and happy in that chaos, but also like give
Absolutely.
myself grace when
Yeah.
I am
How
lost and
about
just
you,
laugh it
Faye?
off more. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Nicole. I think, especially, especially when I started solo traveling, I think after getting more in touch with my ADHD, like post ADHD babes, um, there was more of like an understanding of that getting lost, forgetting things, losing things. Um, if I'm honest, solo traveling actually for me not hides my ADHD, but it means that my ADHD doesn't impact me as much, because the things where my ADHD impacts me is when there's like set structures or set expectations, or somebody else sets the process and I have to meet up to that. Whereas when it's solo traveling, I get to decide everything. So I can't be late for myself. And
Hmm.
even if I am, it's like I can just change it.
ADHD Babes, the podcast, every 2 weeks on Wednesdays.